Hey Taurus, welcome to the Jupiter Child. My name is Andy, and today we are here for your January 2023 monthly reading. This reading is going to apply for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. I hope that you're doing well today, Taurus, because I had a rough night/morning, but we are here and we're in a much better mood. We're living with a much better perspective, okay? Remember that this is a general reading, so it may not 100% apply to your specific situation. If you would like to book a one-on-one personal reading with me, the information to do so is going to be in the description box down below, okay? Let's get started. For your overall theme, the energy of this month of January 2023, what is the overall theme for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements? For my Taurus that are here watching, whoa. She was jumping. Beyonce, jumping. Maybe that's a song for you. That just popped in my head. Also, you guys always have music popping in for your reading. Last month, I think I talked about that specifically, and you guys had like 3 songs come through. You guys are the sign that actually, for me, when I'm doing these readings, have the most music, like songs pop in or come through. We have Journey. The number 2 could be a significant number for you as well, but the number is, the card and the theme is Journey, number 2. You are definitely on your journey. I will also say that it was either last month or the month previous. I do remember that you specifically had the card of the woman going up the staircase, like in space. I don't remember what that card is. Like, what does it say? I think it's also something about journey or like moving or like leveling up or something like that. Hold on, I know it's here. This deck isn't crazy big. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys did have that card of the woman walking up the staircase. Yes, keep going. You guys had this card as like your theme as well for either December or November. You had that. So basically the same thing. It's a very similar depiction. This woman on this like bridge going somewhere, and she's bringing, her stuff with her. And it's, again, she's bringing minimal things. She has like a little glowing orb, but she has like 2 suitcases and that's it. They don't look very big. I don't know where she's going, but she ain't taking much with her. So I feel that you are definitely on a journey. You're progressing and moving towards something that you really, really want. Something that you want out of a life, okay? So this could be a job, this could be a reality, like a way of living, like you really want to live your life this way, you really want to have this job, you really want to live in this house, you really want to be with this person. It's like however you want to live your life, that's what you're moving towards, which is awesome. We should all be moving towards, we're not always, but we should all be striving and fighting to move towards the type of life that we want to live. And I see, Taurus, that whatever it is that you're doing this month, as of now, whatever you're currently doing with your life, however you're living it, however you're maneuvering through the world, whatever actions and thoughts you're taking and creating, I see are helping you progress along this journey. And it is helping you move towards one day living your life the way that you want to live it, okay? Whatever that may be. So I will say that although the journey may be long, I don't know how long this is, maybe the reading will tell us, but however long or short this journey is to get to that point where you're living your life how you want to live it, just know that whatever steps, however you're living your life as of now, are actual steps to get you there. And I'm saying that because I'm getting that a lot of you don't realize that you are like on track to get where you want to go. Some of you may feel really like devastated and like in despair, like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna have that house, I'm never gonna have that job, I'm never gonna live my life and be the way that I want to be. But however, I'm telling you, I'm so sure, however you're maneuvering, whatever it is that you're saying and doing as of right now, but by the time that you're watching this, whenever you stumble upon this, those are the right steps. Whether you like can correlate it and link it, like how does the way that I'm living my life right now have to do anything with that? Like, because it may be completely different from what it is that you want. I'm telling you that you are already like on the journey. You're already on the road to get to where you want to go in life, which is awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more information. In the month of January 2023, what does January look like for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? For the Taurus that are watching this. We have the 7 of Wands, the King of Cups in reverse, the 8 of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, Okay, so sorry. I don't mean to laugh. I just like to laugh, okay? I definitely just want to say that the despair feeling that I got, she's here, she's present with all these all this water in reverse. The moon, love the moon, love to see her, this is actually really good with all your reversals. And I'll talk about this all in a second. 2 pentacles in reverse. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. And the world in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So, first card out is the 7 of Wands. So, there may be a lot of people coming at you sideways. I don't know. There was a sign last month that had this type of message where there was like a lot of people like coming at you incorrect or like coming at you, attacking you, maybe being aggressive towards you, saying stuff to you that they shouldn't be saying. I don't know if it was you though, but the energy that's coming out is just like maybe feeling a little cornered, honestly, is what I'm getting. And I usually don't feel cornered with that card. It's just that, 7 of Wands is just about people you have to defend yourself, right? That's really what it's about. Just you having to defend yourself amongst energy or energies coming at you sideways. But I'm getting specifically that some of you may feel like cornered this month. You may feel a little like either the world's coming in on you. Like, I don't know if you guys get anxiety attacks or like panic attacks, but when I was younger, like it was right before I came out to my parents. So when I was like 11, 12, I was having horrible like nightmares and like panic attacks at night, specifically when I was in my room. And I remember them so vividly because, and I sometimes have anxiety attacks now, but it's more rare, and I've never had one as an adult or after I came out in this way. But I remember I used to have these panic attacks where I would literally be sitting in my room at night, like reading a book. I used to read a lot when I was younger. And I'd have like my light or whatever. And then I would just literally feel like the room was closing in on me and like the darkness was swallowing me up. Because I would just like be in the dark with just like my lamp on. And so like there'd be like light, but there would also be like dark. The corners of my room were dark. And it would literally feel like the darkness would like grow and consume all the light, and it would just get pitch black, and it would like, the darkness was like squeezing and suffocating me. I would literally be screaming, yelling, and like my dad would like come and like get me, like, what's wrong? And I'd be like freaked out. Horrible. Anyways, you may be having some form of that, or just the feeling of like the world, or like the walls are caving in on you, or like the world is like closing in on you, or people are just like going all up in your energy, and it's just like, I feel like you're just like, back the fuck up. Like y'all need to take 20 steps back, please. With the King of Cups in reverse, the 8 of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Cups in reverse, again, like what I had said, it is a confirmation of that despair energy that I was feeling that you guys may be in. So that's why I think that a lot of you probably do not see or are confused by me telling you that you are on the right path right now to go towards living your life the way that you want to live it. Because I don't think right now you guys are. And it's not to say that you hate your life or your life is terrible right now. It's just to say that you're not living your life like in an authentic way. You're not living your life the way that you want to. And I resonate with that as well, because I feel the same. I'm currently not living my life the way that I want to either. But I also know that I'm so far from getting to where I want to go that it may feel like it's impossible. It may feel like I'm not taking the right steps, even though I feel like, if I ask myself, I feel like that I am. And part of what the right step is, and what helps you maneuver and get closer and closer, it's baby steps, is just changing your mindset. Like understanding where it is that you want to go, and understanding that you will do everything that you can to get yourself there, no matter how long it takes. No matter what you got to do, you're going to get there, okay? So again, those cards in reversal are just confirmation that you are in despair over you believing that you are good enough and that you are capable of getting to whatever the goal, the dream is in life, okay? I'm going to take a sip of water. Give me one sec. So it really is just that. It really is just that you may be in a place where emotionally right now, as you're watching this, you may not be feeling super great. Emotionally, there could be like anxiety, there could be depression, there could be also like self-image issues where maybe you just don't like the way that you look, you don't feel super confident at this time. There also is a lack of love or a lack of feeling love that I'm picking up on. So it's either like literally you don't, and if this is the case, I love you, whoever you are, but I'm getting that like you just don't have you don't have a good support system. You don't have a lot of people that tell you that they love you, or you do have people around you that love you, but maybe you don't feel loved by them. And I relate to that too. Like you could have a family that loves you, but you don't feel loved by them, because like that's how my family was. Like now as an adult, looking back and having more discussions with my parents, I do see the things that they did as ways of them trying to love me. Whether it was correct or not, I'm not here to say that. I'm not here to even speak on that or even cast judgment in that way. But I know that when I was a kid growing up, I literally thought my parents like hated me. Like my dad, for sure, I thought my dad did not like me at all, which I really understand is not the case. It's just that their love language and their way of loving is so different from mine. And I think that the one thing that the one thing that my parents truly failed at, not failed at anything else, was just getting to understand like my love language and loving me with that language. They chose to love me with their language, which was a form of love for them, but I didn't understand it and I didn't see it as that. So what I will say is that, I feel like my nose is running. I will say that it's very important for a child or for anyone to feel loved in their love language, because you may have a love language and mine could be different, and I can love up on you all I want, but if you don't understand the love language that I do, you won't perceive it as love. You know, you might perceive it as something totally different. You might perceive it as manipulation. You might perceive it as false love or conditioned love, where I'm trying to get something out of you by giving you or treating you this specific way. So I think it's always important that if you really love someone, to take the time to understand what their love language is and love them in that language. It doesn't mean that you have to change. You can still perceive love the way that you do in your own love language. But I think that when part of loving someone and learning to love someone is learning their love language and loving them in the language that they will understand, because otherwise they will not feel loved by you. They will not feel love at all. And I think that you are surrounded by people that I think, that may love you. There's nothing in here that's really talking about what the other people are doing towards you, to be honest, other than I just definitely feel like you feel cornered, you feel attacked, you feel that there's very invasive energies around you. There could be like people that are really nosy and all up in your business and want to know what you're doing, what you're thinking, how you're feeling all the time. You know what? I'm getting that you may be asked that actually a lot. You may be asked a lot, like, how are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? Like, how are you feeling today? So I'm really getting from you guys that some of you may deal with depression. I think that that's why people are checking on you. Just know, I can't speak for everyone, but I'm certain, because I feel it strongly, some of those people that are asking you that, and I think you know who actually does care about you and who doesn't. To be honest, I feel like y'all already know. But some of those people that do ask you this, even though it can be annoying, they do actually care about you. Like, they genuinely want to know how you're feeling. They genuinely want to know if you're feeling okay or feeling a little bit better today. Okay, so just know that there are some people around you that may be all up in your space and annoying as fuck, but they genuinely do care about you. And vice versa, there are also, I do sense that there are people that are all up in your business just to be all up in your business, just nosy, just either they want something from you or they need something from you. Some people or someone could be very codependent on you, is what I'm picking up as well. And Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups, again, confirming that despair, but also specifically with the Eight of Cups in reverse, it's like the despair that you may be feeling right now is you not being able to like go towards the thing that it is that you want. You being able not to break away from any negative ties, any negative people that you may be surrounding yourself with, and there may be some negative people that are in your life. With the moon here and the Two of Pentacles in reverse, there is an imbalance in your life. So there is an area, Taurus, in your life currently that is unbalanced in the terms of give and take, okay? So we have yin and yang, the feminine, the masculine, the give and the take, okay? The giver, the receiver. You may be giving, and I can't tell for sure, but you may be giving too much of your energy, and then that's why you feel depleted as well. I also will say though, because of your initial card and because of your overall energy, my intuition is telling me that people are asking too much of you. It's like, you're like, damn, can y'all chill? Like, it's like people want, I don't know if it's just one person or several people. I feel like it's people, because I want to say people and not person. I feel that there are people in your life that expect you or want you to be a certain way or a certain thing. Like I feel like you're just like, I literally hear you saying, people expect too much of me. People are expecting too much of me, and it's overwhelming because like this person expects this person expects that, blah blah blah, and you're like, I can't be every fucking thing all the goddamn time. Especially because most importantly, you just want to be yourself. And I feel like however you want to be may not even be any of these fucking options. You know what I'm saying? Like it may not even be what they want. It may not be what they want. It's like you just want to be yourself, and whatever it is, it may be like nothing of what's expected of you. And I think that that's why there's like this despair, because it's like, well, what do I do? Because like the way I want to be is like not the way my friend wants to be, or my mom wants to be, or my cousin wants to be, or my grandma wants to be. It's like I feel like I'm going to disappoint everyone. And some of you may already feel like you're a disappointment to people, but you're not. You can't disappoint anyone for just you being yourself. That's their fucking issues. Whatever wacko shit that they're on. I'm sorry if this is family, but whatever whack crap that these people are on, that like they're setting expectations of food, like that's whack. Like that is so whack and crusty and dusty for people to be wanting other people to be a certain way. Like that's so controlling, that's so manipulative, and that is what the devil energy is. Like these people are consumed with the devil's energy, okay? Because the devil just represents confirmation. Y'all heard that buzzer? That was my my laundry machine going off. That's confirmation. That is spirit listening. Yes, these people are intoxicated with the devil's energy, and what the devil energy is, what it represents, whether you believe in like the literal devil or not, what the devil is control. It's manipulation, okay? It is codependency. These people need you to be a certain way. They want you to act and talk and do this and this and this. That is control, okay? And the only form of control is the devil energy. They can't put it any other way. That's all I'm going to say, okay? Because God, spirit, the universe, the bright white light, the source energy, whatever you believe in, whatever your faith is, whatever you believe, whatever deities you believe, higher powers like God and angels and the holy light and whatever, the universe, they do not want you to be anything other than yourself. That's it. It's as simple as that. Anyone else telling you any different is literally working with the devil's energy. Disgusting trash. Whew. Get a little angry there. I just hate that because like feel like that's how I'm not saying that my parents are devils or that they were devils, but that's the energy that my parents were acting out of. They wanted me to be a certain way. They wanted me to act a certain way. Growing, I don't know if they feel that way anymore because I think I've been very persistent on like, I'm going to be fucking however the fuck I want, and I'm not going to be any way that anyone asks me to be, anyone tries to make me be. And I think it was because of my resilience over the years. I wore them out. And now they don't try. Now they don't, like, I feel like they listen to when I tell them I do crazy shit and what I do with my life, and they're probably judging, but they do not try to control me and make me, because they understand that they can't. And that's the thing. Eventually, like, the devil learns that you, like, the dance that you know how people say, you dance with the devil, or you're gonna dance with the devil. The dance that you do with the devil is basically it's a game of stamina. You gotta wear that bitch out. You gotta wear the devil out, because eventually the devil, that control energy, will get tired. You know, narcissists invoke the devil's energy, right? Because they try to like gaslight you, manipulate you, and control you. That's the devil's energy. And eventually, the way to beat a narcissist is not by playing into their game, but it's literally, well, I mean, kind of yes and no. It's by you like doing this dance of like, I'm gonna keep being me, and it's gonna piss you off because you want me to be a certain way. And eventually, after a long time, they will get worn out because they will understand, you know, after years go by, they'll be like, God damn it, there's literally nothing I can do to break this person. There's nothing I can do to make them be the way that I want them to be. So it really is a game of stamina. Eventually they will, you know, and eventually you can just disconnect. You know, I don't know where your situation is, but eventually you could disconnect if you wanted to. And that's you taking control. The moon and the two pentacles in reverse, again, is just there's an imbalance that I think you're not aware of. And again, it's just a lot about people expecting and asking way too much of you. And I think that, you know, with all these negative cards, especially the King of Cups in reverse, what's super important for water signs, you could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio somewhere important in your chart, specifically in your moon chart. Your moon sign. If your moon sign is a water, if you have a water in your moon placement, like a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio moon, this is really significant. Also rising too. Rising, that could make sense too, but moon for emotions. You need to learn to set boundaries. You need to say no when you want to say no. You need to say, I don't want to do that when I don't want to do that. You need to say enough is enough when enough is enough. Okay, Taurus, I know it's hard, but you got to do it. Start putting your foot down now, so you start learning to say no to these negative, controlling, manipulative sons of bitches. And eventually they learn to not fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Because a narcissist does not go after the people that have strong boundaries. Narcissists only go after people with weak ass boundaries because they know they can manipulate them. They know they can cross their boundaries. They know that they will be like invited in. If your boundaries are like a house and someone has weak boundaries, anyone can just waltz in and do whatever. That's the perfect target for a narcissist. And I'm not saying you're a perfect target, but I'm thinking that it's time for you to reinforce those walls, reinforce those boundaries, okay? So that people know not to fuck with you, okay? You will be met with resistance. Oh, for sure. You know, the first time you stand up to a narcissist, the first time you set boundaries, they get pissed the fuck off. And it's probably scary as shit, to be honest. But you're stronger than that. And Spirit is asking you to literally ground yourself so that you feel stronger and you feel more secure. We have ground yourself. When you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. So again, specifically what they talked about, we're helping you balance the spiritual and material. So maybe some of you have like started to do psychic work or are already psychics, or you pray or meditate a lot, or you connect a lot with higher powers. Spirit is kind of telling you like, whoa, slow down there. Slow down there, buddy. You're getting too into those energies, and you're focusing more on delusions coming to mind. You're focusing more on realities that are not currently like physically existing. Maybe it's just like this life that you want to live. You're like daydreaming about it a lot, and like so much so that like it's like your mind is like starting to live in that false reality versus living in the reality that you're currently in, which I don't think is all fine and dandy as of now. Ringing in my ear, confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, this is the fun part of the reading. Ask a question, Taurus. If you need to pause the video, go ahead and do so. Ask any one singular question to Spirit, to the divine, whatever you believe in. Word it in this way. Whatever you believe in, God, Goddess, the sun, the moon, whatever you believe in, whatever you pray to, call them by name. So for me, I would say Spirit, and then I would ask my question. What should I blank? Should I blah, 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 whatever. When is blah, 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 okay? Pause the video if you need to, and then go ahead and get your answer. It doesn't have to be yes or no. It could be any singular question, only one question, okay? If you need to, pause the video. Take a second. Say it over and over again. Say it out loud. Command them by name and ask your question firmly and strongly. For my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements that are watching this video right now, what is the answer to their question? The answer to your question from Spirit is listen to your intuition. So whatever it is that you just asked, Taurus, I have no idea what you asked, but the answer is Spirit saying, listen to your intuition. Trust yourself because you have the answer. That is what Spirit is saying with this. You have the answer. You know the answer. You know the right thing to do. It's almost like Spirit saying you already have, some of you are really psychic or very intuitive. You could be very claircognizant or clairvoyant. Yeah, and clairsentient. Those are the big three that I'm getting that you might be. If you don't know what any of those are, just Google them. Spirit is saying to trust your intuition because most of the time it is correct and it's guiding you towards the right direction, okay? So trust yourself, go the direction you need to, do what you need to, set strong boundaries, stay grounded this month. That is it for your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. If it resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel a lot. Subscribe if you're not already. I wish you the best of luck, Taurus, and I will see you in February.